Hi there, welcome to the next edition of our interviews with the 30 under 30 winners from 2025. And I have an array of people with me today from different companies as part of the association. So thanks everybody for joining me today. So we have Ed Carter, who's from KWC, Georgia Cantrell from Leopard Co, Kevin Bennett from Merlyn, and Aaron Jarvis from Villeray. So then, to kick off, can I first ask what your role in the company is and how long you've been in the business? And if I could start with you, Ed?
Yeah, no problem. So I'm at KWC DVS, formerly known as Dark Valley Systems. My role in the business is a design engineer. So I'm involved in all aspects of products from the initial idea concept all the way through to market launch. And I started here in 2014.
So you've been with the company a reasonable amount of time then.
Yeah.
Georgia, let's come to you next.
Hello. So I am Georgia Cantrell. I am a communications consultant at Leopard Co. I actually won the 30 under 30 award when I was at another company, a manufacturer called Altechnic, and I was a PR and communications executive. I'd been with them for about 6 years when I won the award. Started off as an apprentice and just worked my way up.
Oh, I love hearing these apprentice stories. We'll come on to that a bit later, Georgia. Kevin, how about you? How long you've been in the business there and what's your role?
Yeah, so my name is Kevin Bennett and I'm with Merlyn. I'll be 5 years in May. My role is supply chain analyst. Recently, I was the supply chain lead on the implementation of our new ERP system. So at the moment, we're kind of in hypercare for that. We went live in October. So it's been a bit of a change to what I was used to doing daily before we kicked off on that project. But it's been challenging, but I've enjoyed it too.
Oh, good. So you're having a different kind of feel for what's going on at the moment for the business.
Yeah, it was a lot different from the day-to-day I was doing, but I'm enjoying it now. So.
Oh, well, that's encouraging. Aaron, what about you? How long have you been in the business? What's your role there?
Yeah, so my name's Aaron Jarvis and I work as part of the programming team at Ideal Standard, and I've been with the business for 6 years, nearly 7, and essentially my day-to-day is just a mix of project work within the factory and problem solving to keep production running as efficiently as possible.
Oh, that's great. So, Georgia, hang on, you mentioned coming in as apprentice. So what was your background and route in, really? I like to hear these apprentice stories.
So actually I came straight from doing my A levels into an apprenticeship. So originally I did want to go to university, but I was of like the COVID years. So when COVID hit, I was like, I don't want to go. So I went and looked out for like alternative routes. I went on the Gov website and found the apprenticeship through there. And yeah, so I joined Altechnic and was like learning with the PRCA, who are like a PR association, and they run apprenticeship schemes with employers. So I did my level 4 in PR and communications with them. So that was an 18-month course. And then I went to Altechnic and asked them whether they would fund my degree, like topping up my apprenticeship, my level 4 up to a degree, and they agreed. So then I did that with the Open University because I still worked full time, and then did the degree in my own time. And then yeah, so I finished with like a specialism in PR and a degree in business management and marketing. So yeah, that's kind of my route into the industry.
Wow, I mean that must have taken. Obviously, had a lot of support then from your employer at the time to enable you to do that.
Yeah, definitely. My team around me were really, really supportive. My manager was super supportive, Helen. She kind of championed me. She gave me the flexibility that I needed to make sure that I was doing my coursework on time, especially through my apprenticeship when I first joined the company. She really helped me with getting access to certain like certain like on the job experience as well as the theoretical side of things, because coming in at quite a junior level, because I was only young when I started, so, and I didn't have any experience even in an office. So coming in at that junior level, I really needed someone to kind of trust me and guide me and help me. So Helen did that, and she made it really easy for me to access all of the tools that I needed, any sort of cross business support, because then even into my degree, I had to work across HR, finance and things, because it was more of a general degree, and she made sure that I was able to access those different departments quite easily and gave me the flexibility with my actual work. So the support that I had from my employer really helped to kind of push me through, and just that level of trust that they gave me as well, because if they hadn't given me that trust to kind of do what I want and learn from my mistakes, then it would have been very, very difficult to get any sort of experience.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a great story. And Ed, you're on the engineering side, aren't you there? I mean, what was your background and route in?
So my route into the business was back into secondary school and stuff like that. I was quite into the design technology lessons, and that followed on into when I joined the college. I went into a mechanical engineering course. So that was the side of things where, lathes and mills to actually do machined components and actually make parts. It was actually a tool making course that I joined up on. And then part of that course included some CAD lessons where we learned how to use the design softwares and things like that as well. So it was basically sort of a natural progression from actually physically making components to learning how to design them. And then off the back of that, I had a couple of conversations with what KWC DVS, obviously formerly known as Dart Valley Systems, and I landed myself an apprenticeship here. I was actually the first apprentice that they've taken on here. So yeah, just basically followed on from there, really. Like I say, learning how to make the stuff really helped before learning how to design it. And then yeah, fast forward to now, and here we are.
So you were taken on as this is something that you wanted to do from a very early age.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been interested in how things work and wanting to sort of make new things. So yeah, this was kind of naturally the sort of area that I was likely to end up in, I suppose. So yeah, worked out quite well.
Didn't it? Really? And you said you were taken on as an apprentice there as well.
Yeah, I was taken on as an apprentice, basically off the back of I kind of just picked up the phone really, because where we are in Paynton and Devon, there's the college which is literally just down the road from the office that I'm sat in now. So I had a look at the company and saw sort of what they were about, and basically just picked up the phone. And then next thing came up for a just basically a chat with my CAD tutor at the time, Craig. And just yeah, got the ball rolling with conversations, and yeah, they ended up sort of giving me a look around the place, bit of a trial, and then yeah, they offered me an apprenticeship, and yeah, worked out pretty well from there.
Oh, fabulous. And Kevin, coming to you, how was your what was your route into the business?
So I studied logistics and supply chain management in Technological University Dublin for 4 years. I did my last exam on a Wednesday in May, and the following Monday I started in Merlyn. So I suppose it was fairly straight into it now. But I suppose it was crazy at the time, because I actually started during COVID and everything was work from home in my department. So everything I learned was through a screen in terms of, these kind of Teams calls. There was nothing face to face for a very long time. I don't think my first day in the office was till about a year later. So that was like starting all over again nearly, actually putting faces to, I suppose, real life, so it was fairly crazy now, all right, but
Yeah, so that must have been a fairly challenging kind of route in, every year in, and you hadn't really actually met anyone face to face. That's
yeah, it was
crazy.
tough, but to be fair, the team that I have been absolutely fantastic. Our supply chain team, it's been an absolute enjoyment, I suppose, to work with them since day one, and we all get on well, and we all have good bonding as well. Usually we do a few out of hours kind of activities as well, so we all get on well. And I suppose you know, you're talking to people through a screen, but still you have your camera on and everyone's personality still shines through. So I suppose that helped a lot.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're getting out of hours activities. We won't go into that now. Aaron, coming to you, what was your route into the business, your background?
Yeah, so very similar to Ed, but instead of mechanical, along the electrical side. So I went to college, studied my electrical there, got most of my certificates there, and then managed to find an apprenticeship within Ideal Standard. And because I'd already done a lot of the college work, it was a shortened apprenticeship. So I sort of flew through that quite quickly, and then managed to move on to doing more courses towards the programming and the programming side of things, and really picking up on that and moving forward from there. Got to start doing bigger projects and just built my way up, and now I'm studying for leadership and got a sort of a little bit of a team with me, and now I've got apprentices that I'm training, so it's sort of come full circle. So yeah, it's been quite a nice experience.
Oh, that's brilliant. So that is a lovely thing to be able to do, to go through your route and then have apprentices that you're actually bringing through.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been a nice experience. Like I say, it's full circle, so it's nice to see.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And as far as the 30 under 30 awards last year, did you all know that you'd been nominated first? Ed, if I can come to you, did you know that you'd actually been nominated by one of your team leaders?
Yeah, I was told that I was nominated. Yeah.
Yeah. Kev, were you told as well? That you've been nominated?
I was, yeah. They told me that I was nominated, yeah.
And Georgia, did you get the heads up?
Yeah, they told me I was nominated.
And Aaron, were you told you had a nomination?
I had absolutely no idea.
Yeah, you're surprised.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a big surprise when they said about the gala evening. So yeah, it was a massive surprise for me.
So you didn't even know that you'd won. You didn't know you'd been not. I guess at that point you realised you'd been nominated.
Yeah. I got called into the office and they said that we were going to be going to this gala dinner, and I had no idea until I spoke to my boss after the meeting then. And he said that he'd put me forward for it and everything. So yeah, it was a big surprise for me.
Oh no, that's brilliant. So Georgia, did you know that you'd won? I mean, I suppose getting invited to the gala dinner might have given you a hint that you'd won, but did you know before the announcement that you'd actually won anything?
No, I didn't, because but so I was attending the conference anyway. Just from obviously being at Altechnic, we were attending because we're part of the Bathroom Association, and keeping ahead of like industry trends from a PR point of view. So we were attending anyway. So I knew that I was there for the whole thing. So I would be going to the gala dinner, and I knew that I was nominated, but didn't know I would win. So yeah, there's quite a nice video of me looking quite surprised as my big mugshot is up on the screen. So no, but I thought it was really good. Like, it's a really good initiative for like the future of the industry, because I know obviously this industry has a lot of heritage. It's got like a depth of experience. But it's really good to kind of champion that young talent and the next generation and provide them a platform and a space to kind of talk to each other, and just amplify like their voices as well, our voices as well. And I mean, especially from now, like an agency point of view, I can see across a couple of different industries, and it's nice to have that for the bathroom sector and to see that change.
Yeah. And Ed, you were there on the night, weren't you? Did you know that you'd won then when you got the invite to go?
Yes, I was told prior to the event that I had won, but yeah, I think that was just because, with us being based so far down south and stuff like that, it was just to sort of allow us to, make travel arrangements and obviously get a tux. So yeah, I was informed prior to that. Yeah.
And Kevin, what about you? I guess at the time you knew that you'd won when you were at the event.
No, I wasn't told that I was a winner. No, I was only told that I was after being nominated. So the lads were kind of winding me up to the last, telling me I was going to have to make a speech and all on stage and all this crack.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, so glad that they tried to scare you to death. It's brilliant. So I just wanted to go on about following on from the win. Obviously, I guess that you've had some congratulations within your team, within your teams there. Ed, has there been anything else that's happened since 30 under 30 in terms of recognition or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, coming back to the office after the event, and everybody had seen the post on LinkedIn and stuff like that. There was quite a lot of praise here and there from the guys, and yeah, it's just really nice to be sort of recognised and supported for all our work, really. So yeah, there was a lot of positive reactions to the awards, and yeah, I think it's a great thing. It was a great feeling to have been nominated in the first place, let alone to have won. So yeah. It's a really great experience throughout.
Yeah. And what about you, Kevin?
Yeah, suppose the praise was something you wouldn't really be used to because never been nominated for anything like this before. I wouldn't be too active on LinkedIn, but I suppose when that was coming in, I was sharing a few posts here and there. And then even you have your friends that you're connected with on LinkedIn and stuff like that. They'd never really see in terms of work, what's going on in work and all that. So it was nice to get that recognition as well.
Yeah. And Aaron, what about you? Because I've spoken to some of your other people at Ideal Standard there. So has there anything happened since winning that you've been involved in?
Yeah, definitely. So not long ago, we went to a conference, the yearly conference, and we had to present in front of about 150 people about how we won the award and why we won the award. So that was fun. Never presented in front of that many people before, so that was a new experience. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice to have the recognition and coming back to work and having all the praise from everyone. But then again at the conference and people that I don't know coming up to me and saying well done and what a good job we've done and keeping up the good work. So yeah, it's just a nice feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes all the hard work.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just that recognition, isn't it, of all the hard work that you've put into it. And George, I mean, obviously, you're at Leopard Co now, but what happened following the awards for you? Anything?
So actually after this awards, I then went on into December to win an award for the Construction Marketing Awards, and I put this on my entry. So when I went through judging for that, they did mention winning this, and obviously there was congratulations from them. So I do think it helped to kind of push my name out in the industry a bit more with the right like groups of people. And I think because I mean when you are younger in an organisation, you're starting off your career, you can sort of get lost because you do a lot of sort of the groundwork and things. So having something like this to push people forward and to kind of champion people in the industry who are at the start of their careers, it does help them get the recognition across the industry, which is just really positive. So yeah, obviously it's done quite a bit for me. So yeah, I'm really grateful.
Oh no, that's really good news. And I just wanted to end this bit of a chat with some of the things that you think, some of the favourite parts of your job or favourite parts of actually being within this sector. So Ed, if I could come to you first, what's your favourite part of the job or favourite part of being in this bathroom sector?
Yeah, so my favourite part of being in the bathroom sector really is the fact that it seems like quite a friendly sector to be in. Obviously, there is competition here and there, as there naturally would be, but in general, I find that most companies that we talk to are really welcoming and really helpful. And what I enjoy the most about actually being here at KWC DVS is the fact that the work is so varied. There's no 2 days that are the same, as in there could be totally different products to be designed or new problems to solve to keep things going down the factory. We do obviously special order products and things like that as well. So you're never locked into doing the same thing day in, day out. There's always variation pretty much every single day. And that's the main thing that I like about the work.
Yeah. And Kevin, what about you?
I suppose in terms of supply chain in our sector, I suppose it's just the challenge that every day is different. You know, I suppose in supply chain, plan A never really comes to fruition. It's usually B, C, D, E, F. So I suppose that challenge of every day, it's something different. You know, the likes of the Suez Canal in terms of shipping and all these different things. So it makes it enjoyable in a way, frustrating too, but you kind of just roll with the punches and get on with it. And then I suppose. Just in terms of working with Merlyn, it's just, you know, it's a great company to work in. It's a real, I suppose, kind of cliche, but a real kind of family feel to it. In our offices here, especially in Kilkenny, like everyone gets on. So I thoroughly enjoyed my time so far with the company.
Oh, no, that's great. I mean, what you're doing, there is quite a bit of volatility, isn't there, within that whole kind of supply chain and logistics area. Yeah, geopolitical issues certainly aren't helping with that, are they?
No, there's something new. There's a different news story every day of the week, so you just get used to it, to be honest.
Yeah. And Georgia, what about you? What's your favourite part?
I think obviously bathrooms are in our everyday lives, so you actually do have a real impact on people every day. You don't see it necessarily like straight away, but you have a bigger impact, and being part of that is so nice. And I think sort of from a communications perspective, I like to write technically. I like all the technical aspect like of it, and like the B2B longer sales process and being part of that, like from communications point of view. So that's what I really enjoy being part of the sector. And I think definitely like being a woman in sort of like a male dominated industry that's manufacturing led, like having a communications role and that being recognized within the sector, I think that's also really like nice and empowering. So yeah, a couple of different things, but yeah.
It's all good. And Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, so I love my job. I think the sector's a great one to work in. I think it's different for me because I think most people just get to see the end product, whereas I think from my perspective, seeing like how high tech the industry is as well, and for me, the challenging side of the programming and making complex machinery work and more efficient, faster, safer. I just find it rewarding, and I think it's nice to know that what I do directly impacts what people use every day.
Yeah, it is. People. I don't think people really understand just how every day the bathrooms are they just take it for granted.
Yeah.
When with you Ed as well, being in that kind of engineering background, you're the guys who are obviously building and creating all the product from start to finish. It must give you a huge sense of satisfaction.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Right then, well, thanks guys and ladies, obviously. It's been lovely chatting to you. Again, massive congratulations. It's a big there's lots of competition and just getting a nomination for these awards. So you did extraordinarily well just to get nominated really and get onto the shortlist and then to win, obviously. So you're shining examples of what the bathroom sector can look forward to. So thanks for your time, really appreciate it. And hopefully see you again soon at an event or something.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye now.